Chapter 13. Albeana. The Albeana were one of the top allies in Bilderud Empire ever since the rise of the Emperor. The Albeana leadership consisted of Maximilian Albeana, now 75, the fourth generation leader of Albeana, and one who is one of the Emperor's closest allies, Virgil Viper Albeana, cousin to Maximilian, and his right hand, Geretta, wife of Maxi and mother of his son. She is still a mighty warrior despite her age. After the war against the clan Space, she convinced Maximilian to carry on his legacy with her, and the two eventually fell in love and born a son named Arrow Albeana. The 26-year-old is now the fifth generation of Albeana and the future leader of the power of the Albeana power. He has the unique ability to fly. Marco is now the 95-year-old general. He has served Albeana now for all 5 generations and looks to retire very soon. And General Moral Albeana, the head general of the Bonnie army. Arrow and Marco were very close, as Arrow trained under the veteran. When it was time to go to the dimensions once again, Arrow jumped for the chance to make a name for himself, just like his forefathers before him. Geretta also instructed General Maul Albeana and the Cabani army to go and aid their son in battle. So Arrow, Marco, and Maul headed to the dimensions as part of the Risi Lord's plan. As the Albeana began to march now inside the dimensions towards Zero, they were greeted by peasants who told them that they saw that symbol before in the distant country. Arrow was stunned. He couldn't believe that fellow Albeana were in Zero. This was his chance to make a name for himself by uniting all Albeana into one. So he paid the peasant to show them the way toward the new Albeana lands. As they approached, word had gotten out that Albeana from another land were coming, so the young leader of the new Albeana went out to greet him, his fellow kinfolk. At the city gates, Arrow met Edgecombe and the rest of the new Albeana team. Edgecombe Albeana was 25. He was the leader of the Albeana in Zero. He is a cool and fair leader. He fights for honor. Firth Albeana, 21, Edgecombe's younger brother, who is sweet and kind to his friends and a monster to his foes. Hannah Torture, a hexagon-shaped officer with true roots. He loves to roll. Otto Subu, he is the leader of the Rusu of the area, a very quiet fellow. And Jerome Nassau, a warrior who is always confused. After the pleasantries were over, the hard talk began. Edgecombe explained the Oricians and the other powers that threatened them. His brother Firth further explained how 2 powers in particular that have been giving them trouble. When he mentioned their names, Marco's heart went to his throat, as they were the same powers as before in the War of the Universes, I should say. The Badonian Heflin and the Guardians have been expanding, and the Albeana lands are on both of their paths to glory. Murrow looked at Marco with concern as he saw his face change. Otto then suggested they all work together to withstand those and all of other threats. Both Albeana leaders agreed, So they all resided in Albeana country to wait out the storm ahead.